toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. And the Beavers will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Colorado State Rams offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right read.
There he goes! He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Rams want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Rush is on him. Got it in the middle. It's Dupree. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to swing it on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rams getting set on 1st and 10. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Rams will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's in open space downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Hold and finds his man on the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Rams come to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Rams have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Gets it out fast. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle with Shelton. They found a way to get in the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Rice went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse if there ever was one. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Beavers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Beavers look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top with the catch. It's Valentine. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Off the play fake. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. It is good. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running to the left. Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Gets the back moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rams will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete to the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Dupree. Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red. Be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to fit the field position with the return. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And the Rams moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Lets it fly. And the pass was broken up, incomplete, and there's a flag on the field. This could be offensive holding. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Shelton. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Under fire. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Colorado State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Turning it on. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's out. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Beavers have this offense rolling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, give on the inside.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Beavers will have it 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's got his man, makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Beavers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Tulane delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in New Orleans.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback got it himself. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught. They're on 2nd down. He's got his man. Now he gives him a little more breathing room as he works his way out to the 17. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
And the Rams will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. catch in the middle. It's Durant. Push down for the tackle. The Beavers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rams headed quickly to the line. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. The short hands. It's Dupree. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Off play action on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Barnes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Beavers are on the move. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Handoff to the fullback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Rides the back on the option, the give. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Beavers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line, digging holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Throws for the tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Up at the 41. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Rams want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, Phyllis, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cards fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side.
There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. He's going to let it go. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Finds him out of the backfield. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. He'll take another shot here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The pull and throw off the RPO.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Using his legs, and it's Valentine. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. And the Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The official says no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Working that wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Going over the top. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Colorado State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This sophomore behind center has been surgical in his performance. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they put up. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give, and tick, 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 tick. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys.
Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Rams in the hurry-up. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. On 4th down football, but they are short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way.
decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down one late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for two? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And he takes this from inside the 5. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Porter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And after that, best thing you can do, run it away. Here comes the special teams. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 2nd down. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Score is deadlocked, and we're running out of time. On the ground, it's Duff. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a... From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense will take a timeout, 25 seconds left to play. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Quarterback on the keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Rams can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. The give on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. Touchdown Rams! And they score first here in overtime.
Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice.
Touchdown, Beavers! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. They'd love to strike first for the touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. Oh, the attempt is no good. Field goal attempt is no good. It is a devastating blow to not come away with points here in overtime.
And that's just not the possession they wanted, man. They just struggled. They couldn't put anything together. They forced the field goal unit on, and then he misses. Now, all the other side needs is a field goal. They get a field goal, and this game's over.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Darnold. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Rams look to do some damage in the red zone. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal attempt. Snap in the shotgun. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on second and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. A critical third and goal here, and you have to think they're getting the ball in position to try that game-winning field goal. The play-action fake. Bringing the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here we go, a field goal try to win it. They'll try to win it with a field goal right here. And he wins it, a game-winning field goal in double overtime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat.